The road leading to the Drug Enforcement Commission offices from the Ministry of Finance to Ridgeway Post Office was on Tuesday morning closed as heavy police presence sealed off scores of supporters from having access to the premises. However, scores of PF party members turned up to give solidarity to Mrs. Lungu because as far as they were concerned, they were not breaking any law.
Can you please, this is not DEC. Can we go to DEC? You screen us from there. Then in this case, can we go back?
No.
We are going back. We will tell you that we brought the first lady and
we want to make sure that there is an individual we are told.
But why should that individual inconvenience the whole traffic? Why should one guy disturb the whole procession?
The question is, it's simple. It is there.
Okay, first, let me ask you a question. Who is in charge of this group here? I want to talk to that person.
I'm here.
We are talking. You are the one in charge. What's your name?
Mr. Mateo.
Mr. Mateo?
Yes.
Are you aware that we are supposed to be inside at 10:30?
Yes, I am aware.
So if you know we are supposed to be inside at 10:30, why are you blocking the whole? You block the first lady, you block the lawyers, you block.
The former First Lady in the company of her husband, Edgar Lungu, and her lawyers arrived at the DEC offices located in the Ridgeway area at exactly 11 hours to a thunderous welcome from Patriotic Front sympathizers. And speaking to journalists after the interrogation, which lasted for over an hour, Mrs. Lungu's lawyer Mkibi Zulu said his client told the investigators that she acquired the land in 2015 when construction started. Mr. Zulu said the information his client gave the investigators is what they needed in totality.
Well, we had the interview and they asked the questions that they needed to ask. As regards the acquisition of the land, it is well known that all land is acquired from the Ministry of Lands. And we've explained to them that she properly acquired it and got the land as procedurally required. She applied, there was an invitation to treaty, there was an offer that was given, she paid the requisite amounts that she needed to pay, and she was offered. And thereafter, construction started all the way from 2015 until now. So it is not strange that a person of her station should be able to build such a property. Because remember, from the onset, even before DEC knew who the owner was, the statement was that this is process of crime. It's impossible to come up with such a conclusion if you don't know who the owner is. But even with that knowledge, they came and said it could be process of crime. We wrote to them to let them know that that property belongs to our client. That earlier stated that their title was for some property in Kasama, and we gave them the titles that show that this property is actually here. And the titles that they were referring to were erroneous. It just took a simple search at the Ministry of Lands, and we were able to give them a statement as well that showed that she properly acquired it. And that in itself shows that if we are able to do that simple investigation, they should be able to do better than us. The next thing that happened was being written to say, give us the planning authority. We don't think DEC is an authority that should be asking for planning authority. We said we can't give you that. Moreover, you have access to the local authority. Go and check for yourselves if there's a planning authority, and that we expect them to do. We expect them to be thorough in the manner that they investigate. We don't expect this to be a witch hunt. We expect them to do a good job as regards this, and we hope that they will certainly do a good job, because we have told them our part, and we hope it's not a witch hunt where they'll start going place to place to look for something wrong in any way. In any event, there's nothing wrong, so we are happy that we have come and we have settled this matter. And for us, we consider this matter settled. Unless there's witch hunt, then they'll come back to us.